Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. You know what day of the week it is. Sad Turd Day or Sat Turd Day. Ducky's holding my billboard down, so I got a call from the scrapper that delivers. He said, "Hey, I got a trailer full of mowers. I picked them up from the other mower guy." And so that the other mower guy had to clean out his yard. I had already gotten one shipment from him. This guy tinkers like I do, but that load of turds, there was a lot of stuff missing: bent shafts, missing carbs, missing belts, missing cables. It was not a good batch. So he showed up with a bunch of them, and I'll show you what came in. I says the best I can do is $10 each. So I got an edger, pressure washer, and the rest were mowers. And then I picked up a fat bottom bike, a Huffy Cranbrook. So I got to look at that. It had flats. So I already checked out this recycler. It had no plug. I stole the plug off of another Quantum that I got in the group. There was no filter. So I took some compressed air and blasted out the cylinder before I put the plug in. Goosed it with 2+2 gum cutter carb clean, and it fired off and smoked. So I'm going to throw this on my table next. I'm kind of low on inventory for cheap front wheel drive machines, so I want to get this one up and going. I don't want to steal anything out of my stash. So this is going to need a good cleaning. I got to go through everything, wash it down. So it looks like it was maybe a electric start, possibly, but I don't think so. These decks can go either way, rear wheel or front wheel drive. So let me lift the flap. Somebody had some strappage going on. 20065. So it's got the 4-bolt transmission, the older style. So sold 2 today, a junk machine I had listed for parts, and a Craftsman 2-in-1 mulch and bag. Somebody took it for 200. So there's this one. Like I said, I'm going to go through this next. 2004 on this one. Probably 675. So let's look at this. Easy roll edger, not a bad looking machine. Ropes broken. It's an older machine. I can tell by the carb. See if I can see any date. No, it just has engine maintenance. How's the tank look? Oh wow, spotless. That's awesome. For being outside, surface rust, but the tank's fine. I'll have fun working on this. So like I said, the stuff came in before missing stuff, so we're missing stuff here. Looks like the carb's new, but everything else is missing on this Troy built. Can't read it, too rusty. Then we got a Honda HRX. Threw me off. It's got a Briggs filter. Somebody just used a screw to screw it in. It looks like the filter backing plate here is messed up. This thing's been outside. Surprised the deck isn't cracked in half. These were notorious for splitting. Okay, Murray, 21-inch front wheel drive, some rust. What was the deal with this thing? Oh, I couldn't get it to roll. The transmission's locked up. I don't know if that's from rust or what. 2019. If I could break free of the transmission, this might be a good cheap one to put out front. So what else? We got a Quantum, Craftsman Quantum here. No safety brake cable. There's some parts on there, a bowl, float. 2011 on this thing. Okay, yep, one of the back wheels was locked up, so this stuff was sitting. So he says, would you be interested in more? He's got more to go. Zoning was after him to clean up his yard. So I said, probably, if it's halfway decent, I'll give 10 each. And then this Pulsar Prime. I took this because of the recoil, the 3-holder recoil, and the tank and carb. I can use it on other machines. What's it look like? Not too bad. It's not rusty, it's just dirty gas. This is an 06. So I'll get rid of this cover piece and strip it down. So that was 10 bucks. So that was my haul, 10 each. So luckily I got cables for the Toro, so it's got a couple of broken cables I'll have to deal with. The safety and the drive are both shot. So that's my sat turd day update. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. What turds are you guys working on? Let Ducky and I know by emailing me, Tommy.time@Yahoo. Let me know how your sat turd day is progressing. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you liking and subscribing. Tip you waitress and wait staff. Adios, amigos. Oh, sorry, I flubbed up. There was one more. cut the corner here too sharply. Tecumseh powered Murray 4.5, 2-in-1, self-propelled. So, been sitting. This thing's probably trashed. It's been raining, sitting in the sand. The cylinder's probably filled with rainwater. Deck is solid as can be. Tires aren't bad. It's got the side shaft drive, jack shaft. Kind of an odd specimen. Oh, that's cracked. Probably doesn't affect drivability. Or was it open? Supposed to be open. You Tecumseh guys, let me know. LEV 100 is the engine model. Looks like 03, 2003. This might be a fun project. It's down below the low mark, which I don't like to see. Tanks there. You can still get carbs for these things. Come on, Tommy, lift. Blade isn't so bad. And the controls seem to be intact. So if the cylinder isn't filled with water, this might be a prospect. Okay, so now we're done. I showed you all the turds, every turd possible. Take care. See you next time.